welcome back guys to another beer review. Something different, and these beers are going to be coming in regular now. I'm maybe going to do one a day. The winter months are coming in. It's November, it's getting cold, December's coming, and I've got an awful lot of Belgian beers to get through. Had a big purchase start of the year, bit of a splash out. So I've got a load under there to do. Some of them are doubled up. I've had some of them already. I've got a nice pile there that I can just sit and enjoy, hopefully. So yes, I'm going to start doing some more Belgium stuff. Like I say, one a day probably. So next up, let's just turn the old camera and get it sorted. Next up, excuse me, you thought I'd do this properly when you get it all sorted first. You're convinced. So yeah, next beer up is from Ename, I believe that's how you pronounce it, or Ename, or whatever. And it's a bottle of their double, and this is a 330ml bottle coming in at 6.6%. I got this from Belgium in a box, picked up. They do like the box sets, if you like, or the brewery packs. I had 2 bottles of the blonde, 2 bottles of the double, 2 bottles of the triple, and the Ename glass or goblet. The glasses are a work of art. To me, as much as I want to try the beer, when I can get these packs at the prices I am getting, you can pick them up for, they're worth it just for the glass. But you might as well take the beer along with it, hadn't you, really? So yeah, as you all know, I do love my glasses. So I believe when I ordered this, I can't remember now because it was a few months ago, 6 bottles and a glass, I think, was something like €17, I think, from Belgium in a box, which is coming in at around 15 quid, so it's nothing. And hopefully this is going to be a cracking little beer, so let's crack on. Nice label, plain, but something about it I like. Plain and simple, says it all. Matching bottle cap. The bottle caps, I believe, are slightly different. You've got the dark brown on this label. I think the blonde, you've got like a yellow or gold colour on there, and the brown on the blonde would be yellow or gold, I think, and then the triple I think is different again, so attention to detail. Let's give you some info on the back. It's saying dark brown with a red glint, looks wise. Smell is giving sweet malt, dark fruit, caramel and a hint of dark chocolate. And taste wise, full bodied, creamy, bitter chocolate with sweet fruit. So this will be interesting. I did take a video down that I done yesterday, Capital Watu double. A lack of knowledge maybe on my behalf, but I'd done a review and I didn't think it was fair in the end. I did say it was awful, but it wasn't what I was expecting. And I think that's why I said it was awful. I actually thought the beer was off. Done a little bit of research today, and it turned out that is exactly how the beer should have been. But it was definitely different for a double, so I decided to take it down because I thought my views were a little bit unfair. Just come down to my inexperience or my knowledge of the beer. So I've chatted on for too long now. So let's get this out, see what we get. Hopefully I'm not going to get any big explosions, but there's always a chance of that one, so we'll see. It's rising up a little bit, but not too bad. We all know these Belgian beers can be real feisty, so they do need to be poured with care. And probably the slower the better. I don't think I'm going to get it all in. To try and get a nose on it, I'll give it a swill, try and get all the good stuff out. We'll be a little bit feisty on that last bit. We've got it all in there just about. I will get it out. It will go out. So there we go. A little bit stuck in there anyway. So in a glass, yeah, dark brown with that reddish tint in there. I'm getting that. It looks a bit darker on the camera, it always does. It is dark brown with a reddish tint. We've got a finger and a half of real compact creamy head on top, slightly off white. I'm trying to hold it up, see if I get any hint of any carbonation in there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's quite a bit of carbonation. Yeah, I can just see a bit get it up against the light. There's not loads in there, but there is a bit rising up. So let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of chocolate, and you are getting the malt. You always sort of pick up the malt, and you sort of, I think maybe you're picking a bit of the chocolate up with that. You are getting a hint of fruits. What was it telling me? Sweet malt, dark fruit, caramel, and a hint of dark chocolate. I think I'm actually picking up the caramel really rather than the chocolate. Maybe a little blend of both. Definitely sweet. Definitely sweet. It smells lovely. I'm picking more sort of, if we look on there, I'm probably, dark fruit is more subtle. Sweet malt, definitely getting it. Definitely getting the caramel. And I'm getting the hint of chocolate in the background. So it smells good. Let's dive in and see what we get. Cheers, everyone. Going again. For me, the body's a bit light. Sounds a bit harsh maybe, but it is a bit light. It's a bit thin. With that bit of thinness in the body, the carbonation that's in the beer doesn't do it any favours for me. Taste wise, you're definitely getting that sort of dark fruit, raisin kind of taste to it. A bitter sort of chocolate note. I know it might sound thingy. Full-bodied and creamy. I'm not, for me, not getting the sort of full-bodied creaminess of it. Creamy a little, yeah. Full-bodied, not necessarily for me. Bitter chocolate. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that. And sweet fruit. But so I'm getting sweet fruit and getting like a little tartness to it. Not major, just a little bit of tartness. Excuse me. There's a bit of a double gas there coming up. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not going to say I dislike it. I certainly don't dislike it. Excuse me. Now that's double gas. That's definitely double gas. It's the second time. I don't dislike it. How can I put it? The body lets it down a little bit for me. If it was a little bit heavier, because it's quite light. It's quite light, I'd say. Not rich enough. 6.6%. You're not getting that, nah. You're not getting the 6.6%. Little bit of bitterness, but not overpowering. But you are getting that sort of. I'm not quite getting the sweet fruit, as they say. It's more tart for me. So yeah, I mean, not a bad beer. Certainly not bad for the price I've paid for it. Would have liked to have a little bit more oomph in the body, to be honest. But other than that, that's a very enjoyable brew. So there we go. That's a bottle of the old Ename double. Like I said, coming at about 15 quid for 6 bottles and a glass. Oh, what are we going to call that? It's probably about bloody £2.50 a bottle for something 6.5%. So yeah, well recommended to pick up and try. I'm sure there's going to be a lot better ones out there. Well, I know there are better ones. The Trap Double for me beats this hand down. But yeah, very nice drink indeed. So if you see it, give it a try. Expect a fruity kind of a dark fruit drink. So if you don't like your dark fruits, might not be for you, but rather enjoyable. So if you've had it, let me know what you think. So I'm waffling on too long. 11 minutes now. Bored you enough. Thank you for watching, everyone. Keep an eye out for all the new videos. Expect a lot of Belgium stuff now. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Cheers.